What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Turmoil. In this episode, I believe we're going to finish up the upper left-hand quadrant of the campaign map and we're actually, in the next map, we're going to test out the mole that we just bought and work our way to the branch upgrade here in the factory, because that definitely would be helpful. But let's go to the town hall and begin the auction. Let's see, so yep, we only have the 4 areas left, so whoever bids on what will pretty much acquire it. And then I think we're off to one of these next areas. Not sure which one. The snowy area is going to be interesting since, drilling in the snow. I don't know how that's going to work. As we're all peaceful here, nice grassland, going over to the desert. Then I guess another grassland, and then snow. That's interesting. It's like this is the wall, and like the White Walkers are going to come over it. But whatever. So let's get off to the start. So I think I'm going to bid for this upper left corner. Looks like we may get a deer and some trees in the process. Get some venison. Dried sausage is amazing when it comes from deer. Just some random facts. So we got the land, and let's be off to dig. She got the branch upgrade. $2,000 sounds good. Let's get rolling. What do you want, old man? Try out your new mole. So we got a pet mole apparently. Click somewhere on the ground, the mole will uncover this spot and then dig around to uncover 5 more random spots. Fun fact, moles are not blind, just very stubborn. Just like me sometimes. So it looks like we click anywhere on the ground and you see a little triangle. So I guess that reveals like what's going on? Not sure. But anyway, the dowser is definitely what we need to work on at the moment. So laddies, let's find some oil. So it looks like the mole does uncover like random triangles. So if it does happen to hit like an edge of a reservoir, or maybe inside a reservoir, maybe a drown at that point, I don't know. It's pretty useful. It kind of show like where stuff is at. But not as much as a dowser at the moment though. I want to make sure I have enough money to get a wagon once we hit this oil spot, and then I'll try to make another rig on this side. So we got that. Let's put down a couple wagons and start selling on the left side, or my bad, right side. Like, I guess I'm a little dyslexic because I keep getting those left and right parts mixed up. I'm not sure, but we did hit a big reservoir here. Sell everything to the right side as we're breaking $1. Looks like. Okay, so this reservoir looks like it'd be going down pretty soon. This is a big one. Not sure how fast it will drain though. Let's get another wagon or two up and running. I keep forgetting about the fast forward icon. Right side is still going well, and actually left side is also increasing, so we kind of split that up just to make sure that it's most efficient to get both of these on both sides sold. Okay, looks like everything is going pretty great. Let's increase this pipe size. I'm going to drop down another dowser. Ooh, left side is actually increasing much more than the right side. So I'm going to send a couple guys. Kind of have it 3-to-1 ratio so far. Come on, dowser, you can find something. You did find something awesome. I think I am going to do another rig for this one. So we have 8 wagons. I'm going to do 2 more. And the prices are dropping, so I'm going to start putting everything in a silo. We almost hit this one. That's a very small deposit. I'm going to do one more dowser to see what else I can find, because it looks like we're going to be running low on these 2 pretty quick. This big one though, maybe the bottom of it is like right here, so we'll be running out that one fairly quick too. Silo's filling up. This has no money left. Right side is really low too. I guess I do have to pop down another silo. Hopefully these prices go up pretty soon, because they're really bad. Spending more money on silos kind of sucks. You found something there, boy? Well, not boy, but Lottie. Whatever. Left side is starting to increase. Oh, did I hit that? Kind of looks like I hit it, but not really. Let's start selling to the left side since we're filling up fairly quick. these are really small deposits, so it's not really worth the price. Well, looks like we're almost completely out of oil. Let's try to get some more scans done and see if we can find anything else. I would really hate to end this really early. If we were to end in May, we get $1,000, but that's not really anything compared to what you could make. Okay. Oh, he found something here. Was not paying attention. $200. Let's extend that pipe. Yep. So the end of that was right there. I thought it was much larger than that. I can't talk anymore. Whoa! I hit something. Interesting. I'm gonna hit the scanner here just to mess around with that. That is a big deposit, or a decent sized deposit. Let's upgrade that pipe. Right side is selling much more than the left side. Alright then, let's try to get through this really quick. Yep, it's draining that at a nice rate now. Looks like right side is going down, so I'm going to split this up. I'm actually going to start storing a lot of this in the silos. I guess I could drop another dowser down here, see if I can find something on the right side. Even though he walked way over there. You gonna find something there, buddy? All the prices are dirt cheap at the moment, so there's no point in selling. And we're running out of oil completely. Oh, he found something here, sweet. So let's start selling to the left side. Try to sell what we got, and hopefully we can find a little bit more oil on this side. But I think that's almost it for this map. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to use the scanner. I'm going to use it down here. Just because I invested so much money in the stupid pipe and the scanner, I'm going to try to pull what I can from here real quick. That's a lot of money to invest, but let's do it. Let's empty these silos, make the profit since this number is fairly high at the moment. Looks like the right side is getting higher. Hopefully we can end by November. This is almost empty. Silos are empty, the reservoir is empty, and the last wagon is now selling. So yep, let's end this. Get $300 and we're good to go. Ooh, there's a big deposit there. Just again, the dowser's not able to reach that far. So actually I think one of the next upgrades, since the dowser usually ends about here on scanning, is I'm actually going to upgrade the dowser to level 3, I think. 18k, 14k, we did pretty well. Our need for oil brings us to the desert. Here you can stumble upon rocks and diamonds in the ground. Let's start the auction. Interesting. Okay, so I think since that episode ended, or that map ended fairly early, we're actually going to do the initial one here. So let's see, here on the land grab, I think I'm going to grab the one with the skull. Because I don't know why, maybe some of these icons will have little benefits to them. If you see a diamond, you need a mole to get it above ground. I can teach you this valuable skill. So he's over here. Don't feel like going around rocks, and go straight through them with the special drill I'm offering you at my factory. That may be pretty useful in the future. So come buy my stuff. So depth, that's 15k, that's quite a bit. Diamonds is 20,000, huh. But maybe the diamonds are worth a lot of money, so that is a good investment. But at the moment, I think I'm going to go with depth, since that's been my main issue so far. So let's get that. And let's see, saloon, what do you have to offer? I can offer you 50% discount. Hefty spill fines, nah, I'm good. 6,000, stay above that. That would definitely be nice. I just don't think at the moment it's worth the investment, because I do sell out at the end anyway. Factory, drill, 30,000, damn. New drill method, drill through rocks. I think I'm good on that for now. So it looks like we're all good. We just got our new land, and let's begin the dig. So this will be a 2-part episode, which is going to be pretty fun. Hopefully I did not forget anything. What would you want? Your dowser will now be able to look for oil wells at any depth. That's pretty cool. Let's drop down a few of these guys. And let's see if they find something really quick. Come on, guys, you can do it. Being right next to each other is probably not the most useful idea, especially if you both find the exact same thing. That would be kind of stupid. Oh, got one there, and got one there. Awesome. See, right side is selling a little bit better, so I'm just going to do that for the time being. And I'm just going to hit the scanner right here to see how big this deposit is. That is a nice size deposit, and that one too. So let's get these drained up as fast as we can. It's going to drop down as many wagons as I can at the moment to optimize the sell rate. Let's increase these pipe widths. The right side is dropping fairly quick. The left side is about average, so I'm going to split these up. Yeah, left side is pretty much going down to 0. Or right side, that is. And left side is dropping pretty quick also. So, silo time. Let's fill up that silo. Prices are still really bad, so I may need to put another one right now. Might as well upgrade on the spot. No, not another silo. I don't want to do that. No. You can right click to cancel. Nice. Let's drop down another dowser. This price is now dirt cheap also. Hopefully you find something pretty quick. And he did. That's far away, so let's drop down another oil rig. Wow. I'm going to have to do another silo actually, since at the moment they're both full. Was not expecting that. This must be pretty deep. So it looks like both sides are rising. Left side is going up to mid-80s. Right side is also mid-80s. All the silos are full. So let's actually split these up and start selling ASAP, because we're reaching the capacity of all these silos, and that's a lot of money sitting there. I do want to upgrade these lines, but I have a feeling that if I do, yeah, this one's already gonna like explode, it looks like. Let's drop down a couple more wagons. Lots of stuff to sell. Left side is dropping really quick, so it sell what we got to the right side. Oh. So it looks like those two just drained out, so I'm gonna start slowing this down to 0. Try to fill up the rest of the silo with this reservoir. Actually sell a little bit so that we can so I don't have to buy another silo since we're filling up pretty quick. That price is way too low, so never mind about that. Come on, let's get these numbers up, because we're running out of space. We have a lot of oil to sell once these prices hit 90 or so. We have a lot of money to make. Can't wait for that. I'm gonna drop another dowser over here. Alright guys, prices above $1. Let's make the money. I just don't want this thing exploding. You find something yet there, buddy? Pretty much drained all of our silos. You know what, let's up this line here. That price is dropping fast though. That sucks. Actually looks like the right side is going to be much more profitable. So let's sell on that side. If this dowser doesn't find anything, then I'm going to probably end it early. Oh, you got anything there, buddy? Nothing? That is at 0 pretty much, so that definitely sucks. Well, we might as well drain this reservoir, get as much money as we can, which we have quite a bit. That's really awesome. Right side is dropping, left side is rising. Let's switch over. A little tedious process. And the last buggy is going, and we will end it on that note. Don't know where my dowser went to. He probably found something and I was not paying attention, especially after all these horses. But 25,000, that's a pretty cool thing that we hit. Ah, those are rocks, I guess? So I guess that means you can't drill through those. New achievements, Juicy and Empty Milkshake. I'll look at what those mean later, but got some cool bonuses. $28,000 profit. That's a pretty cool outcome for that. So let's see. Profits 28k, 21k. So that's nice. We beat Daisy again. Daisy is now our rival. But we're currently sitting at 47,000. So what can we get that's going to be pretty helpful? Size 2, maybe in the future. Speed, the Dazzler's doing pretty well so far, so I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe the speed is, what I need to do. I just don't see it at the moment. Cells, we just got the mole. The mole, when I first used it, was not as helpful, but I may check it out later to get 3 more of these things. Diamonds, haven't run into any, but maybe it's definitely worth it when it comes to it. Let's see. Oh, diamonds, what do we got here? Your diamonds are worth a piece. Huh, so actually they are worth quite a bit, but I think I'm going to hold out on that. Width, I think we're good for now. The current width is pretty adequate. Size of the silos, we're fine for now. Branch, I keep saying that I'm going to do branch for the next goal, but those rocks, that kind of if we had a rock that's right above all the oil, that would definitely hamper what we do. So I think I'm going to invest into the drill. That is quite a bit of money, but I think that'd be very useful. Oh, there we go. That's how you scroll. I was about to ask if there's a way that you can actually scroll through the options. Let's go back and make sure there's nothing else. What would you like? 6,000, stay above that. I'm good for now. Stay above that for 1,200. Nah, I'm good. Forget about the oil spill. Haven't had any yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Community shiny diamonds and a point on the map. I'm good there, buddy. And like I said, nothing in the workshop that we would need. Stable looks fine also. So I think I am going to invest in the drill for the next map. But thanks again, guys, for watching. That was a lot of fun. We knocked out 2 maps, got the new area, and made quite a bit of money. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.